Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Mark's Place Live. Here we are on a beautiful Thursday evening right here in beautiful sunny Southern California. My name is Mark Wesley Curran, and I'm here as always once a week to share the music, the great original music, and bring a little bit of love and sunshine into your life as well as my own. We'd like to say hello to hi Jamie Nicolas. Hello, how are you doing in the Philippines this morning? Right now it's morning in the Philippines. We want to say hello to any and all friends that are here with us from the Philippines, and I'm sure we're going to be joined by many more as we go. And so we hope you are all doing well here on a beautiful Thursday evening here in Los Angeles. And what we do here each and every week on Thursday nights here on Mark's Place Live, is to do some original music for you. These are original songs that I've written over the years and even recently, and have been actually releasing on my own independent label. I'm going to be sharing some of that stuff with you. If you like troubadour music, folk rock, tinged sort of rock country, folk, whatever you want to call that, well, I think you've come to the right place. So I'm going to get warmed up here and start things off with a song called Good Time, Lovin' Song. Well, I can see it in your eyes, you're crying. Somewhere deep within your heart you're lying. Can't you see it's worth the trying? The world, it ain't gonna end. Don't let them tell you it'll never be right. I'm here to tell you that I've seen the light. Come a little closer, let me hold you so tight. Don't give up the fight. And if you're feeling like you're always low, gets much better when you've come to know we can make it better. Now let it be known in this good time loving songs. Ooh, ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Come on out, girl, the stars are so bright. You're looking better and we're feeling so right. You start to feel it when you see the light. The love begins to shine. It won't be long before the dawn is coming. Within the darkness and the guitar strumming, steady glow in your heart is pumping. It's gonna feel so right. Try a little love and let it all go free. The angels hear it when you speak to me. There's something happening in the air tonight, in this good time loving songs. And if you're feeling like you're always low, it gets much better when you come to know we can make it better. Now let it be known in this good time loving songs. Good time loving song, in this good time loving song, in this good time loving song. That good time loving song, an oldie but goodie, taking you back to 1980, 1982, something like that. That song always been kind of a favorite, and I always like that kind of upbeat sort of feeling. And it reminds me a little bit of some of the Ricky Nelson stuff that Ricky Nelson did with the Stone Canyon Band. Big influence on me, as well as Desert Rose Band, Jackson Browne, the Eagles, and all those great artists from the 70s and even going back into the 50s somewhat. But you have actually stumbled on into Mark's Place Live here. We are here every Thursday night, coming to you live from Los Angeles. We would like to welcome all of our friends from all over the world with us today. Right now, we'd like to say hello to Rosemary Cox Fallon. She's here from my beautiful home state of Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. She's a singer-songwriter. She's joining us here tonight. Thank you so much, Rosemary, for being here. Love you. And we are also wanting to say hello to Maria. Hi, Maria. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you for the compliment. And Chris is here. Hey, Chris. Chris is here all the way from Bellflower. And, well, of course, we have our illustrious moderator, Mr. Steven Shapiro is here. Yay! I bring up my applause here, but I don't have it queued up, Steve. So I hope you're doing well. Steve kind of came in at the last minute, and we'd like to say hello to our friends from the Philippines. Nice and early there now, early in the morning, waking up to a little bit of folk rock, country music. And anyone else is here, by the way, and you haven't introduced yourself. Please welcome yourself. Kind of come into the chat room, introduce yourself. We welcome you here. We are a friendly community, and we are a friendly community of music lovers. Here to kind of gather in our living room and just kind of sit around and play some fun songs. And I like to share with you some of my original material and bring you up to date on what I've been up to. I am an independent singer-songwriter and recording artist based here out of Los Angeles, originally from the East Coast, just outside of Philadelphia by way of Nashville. Spent a little time in Nashville and did my rounds in Nashville and got some interest from some record companies and some publishing companies there, and they promptly booted me out, saying that I couldn't make it in Nashville because I couldn't write songs like they wanted me to write them. So I decided I would just come to Los Angeles and try my hand at the Los Angeles music scene, and I've been here ever since. So just kind of recording and releasing music on my own, and come what may. But this has really been fun, and I've got a new single out this month, and I'm going to play that for you. Actually, I'm going to play you that single in the form of an official music video here at about the halftime. That's called As Good As It Gets, and it's a really neat modern country, contemporary country ballad. And I'm going to be playing that for you just about the halfway point, right around 5:30 here on Pacific Coast time, in about 25 more minutes or so. But in the meantime, we're going to play some more songs and have some fun. And I'll give you a little bit more news in a little bit, make a few more announcements, and we'll welcome a few more people in our chat room. But we would like to welcome all of our friends on Facebook Live. We are here every Thursday night, of course. Going to take you down a little bit of a memory lane into my past. Rosemary, this is one of your favorite songs. Rosemary, looks like Rosemary gave herself a plug here. Well, geez, Rosemary. Okay, so here we go. This is called Mystic Fire. I can see the magic in your smile. I can see it in your eyes. Though the moments come and gone, like a lightning in the skies, seconds fire from the gun. They will never be regained, but if I spend them all with you, in my heart you will remain. When all your friends have left you dry, and all your tears only lie, colors in the rain, I will ease your pain. Let me sit here by your mystic fire. Many friends have blinded you with truths, but they turned out to be lies. How the promises went wrong, how they make the rivers rise. But a friendship remains strong, it endured the dark and rain. Now the sun is coming up, let's rejoice and love again. When all your friends have left you dry, and all your tears are running like colors in the rain, I will ease your pain. Let me sit here by your mystic fire. Can't you hear the wind blow off in the distant shore? Will you still remember me when I am here no more? Harbor lights like diamonds shining on the distant shore. Will you still remember me when I am here no more? No more. No more, no more. When all your friends have left you dry, and all your tears are running like colors in the rain, I will ease your pain. Let me sit here by your mystic fire. Oh, let me sit here by your mystic fire. Oh yeah, let me sit here by your mystic fire. Mystic fire. Mystic Fire, taking you back to my album. It's called From the Heart. That was recorded back in 2015. Actually, no, we're going back a lot further than that. That was that was 2002, 2003, just before the Route 66 tour. I did the Elvis Across America Route 66 tour, where I toured all across Route 66 and did stops all along the way, doing shows featuring my original material, and we were honoring the great Memphis blues artists, including Elvis, which we did an entire Elvis set, which was really a whole lot of fun. And hello, we'd like to welcome Terry Linder is here. Hello, Terry Linder. She's here from our Periscope music group. Hello, good to see you. And do we have anybody else in our chat room that kind of popped in during that last song? I don't know if we did or not, but anyway, we would like to say hello to our illustrious moderator, Mr. Steven Shapiro, and see if you have any questions or anything a little bit behind the scenes. You may message Steve; he'll be happy to help you with that. And Would like to say hello to Christian Bazzoni. Hello, Christian. Welcome to the Mark's Place Live community. We are here every Thursday night, live from Los Angeles, here on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, playing for you original music in the, I guess you could call it the country, folk, Americana vein. You know, if you want to put a label on it. I think it's more of like a good time music that has kind of a country or a folk feel to it, and what's this? Rosemary says hello, Derry. Is Derry here? I don't think Derry is here. Is Derry here? I don't know if he's here or not. Did I miss him? Now, if you are in the chat room and you'd like to say hello, pop in and say hello and let us know where you're from. And hello, Derry. Derry is he sitting there with you, Stephen? Because Stephen and Derry are in the same household, so they are here with us from Atlanta, Georgia, the beautiful little outskirts of Atlanta, a little town called. Well, we won't tell them where you are, because if we reveal that, you know, then you're going to get like hundreds of people are going to come and raid the town and looking for you guys. So we won't reveal where you're from. And do say hello to Mary, please. Mary just had a birthday, Derry. I sent her a happy birthday through Facebook, and she acknowledged it and said thank you. But do give Mary my regards. She just recently again had a birthday, and thank you, Rosemary, for the compliment. I appreciate it very much. Rosemary is a singer-songwriter from my old stomping grounds of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and we played some music together back in the day. And I played drums in one of her bands, and we did some jamming on the guitars together. And she writes some great songs, and we're looking forward to hearing some of her new songs. And we've got Standing Forever is now following us on Twitch. Hello there, Standing Forever. Thank you so much for the follow. We greatly appreciate that. I'd like to welcome all of our friends on Twitch as well as Facebook Live. And if we have any YouTubers with us, we also are simultaneously webcasting on YouTube. Isn't it amazing what the miracles of modern technology can do? So here we are, just heading into the holidays here, and on that note, I'm not going to play a holiday song, but I am going to play you a song called "Rockin' the Country." I was born on a bus bound for Memphis, radio turned up high, delivered to this world the rhythm of the road, keeping perfect 4/4 time. My mama sang like an angel, my daddy played a mean guitar. We ruled the road in a traveling show, playing hockey tonk at cowboy bars. I learned to crawl listening to Elvis, learned to talk to Jerry Lee, grew up rockin' the country, and that is how it's always gonna be. We're just rockin' the country, plugging it in, we're playing fast and loose, we're just rockin' the country. We got the high, low whistle and the rhythm and blues. Yeah. Well, the years flew by, I got a band of my own. We play it hard, fast and sly. Reds on steel, we got blue on guitar, a drummer sitting way up high. We're kicking it in St. Louis, we're jamming down in Tennessee. We're still here rocking the country, and that's the way it's always gonna be. Learn to crawl listening to Elvis, we learned to walk with Jerry Lee. We grew up rockin' the country, and that is how it's gonna be, yeah, be. We're just rockin' the country, yeah. Look at it, we're playing fast and loose. We're just rockin' the country. I hear the high-low whistle and the rhythm and blues. I hear the rhythm and blues. Well, my daughter was born west of Gainesville, in the back of our Ventura bus. She looks so wild and free, just like a red and me. You know she looks a lot like us. Yeah, when she learned to crawl listening to Elvis, she learned to talk to Jerry Lee. Yeah, she grew up rocking the country, and that is how it's gonna be, gonna be. We're just rocking the country. Look at it, we're playing fast and loose. We're just rocking the country, yeah, yeah. We're just rocking the country, rocking the country. Yeah, we're just rocking the country, yeah. Rockin' the Country, taking you back to our great From the Heart LP. That was the second single from that, and that one was featured in a Lifetime movie called Escape from Polygamy. And why they chose that song, I'm not quite sure, but I think they wanted a country song that rocked. So I guess that makes sense. So that was featured on that movie, which ran on the Lifetime network for, I don't know, about maybe half a year, something like that. And which was pretty cool because they bought it. It was worth a few bucks anyway. And but I haven't really sold any songs other than that. You know, I've been kind of just putting the music out there and just kind of letting it happen. And by the way, if you want to hear some of the past music and some of this music, and you'd like to get a copy of some of this stuff, and keep up on what I'm doing and keeping up with Mark Wesley Curran, do visit my website at markwesleycurran.com, where you can sign up for my mailing list, and I'll send you a monthly newsletter, keep you up on what's going on. And actually each month now, I've been putting out a new single every month. And this next one coming up will be my 4th single. And just recently, for this month, a song called Our Love Is As Good As It Gets just released the official music video, which I'm going to be playing right here tonight in just a few more minutes. After we play another song, I'm going to run that music video for you, see if you like it, and kind of familiarize yourself. So if you are so inclined, do come to markwesleycurran.com and partake of some of the goodies we have for you and some free downloads right there on our website. We would like to welcome all of you here this evening from all over the world. We have our friends from the Philippines, the United States, and all over the darn place. We have Dawn. Hey, Dawn is here. Dawn Cody is here from Pensacola, Florida. Hello. Ellen is here. Hello, Ellen, all the way from Garden Grove, California, the home of Disneyland, Anaheim Disneyland, which is actually, because of the COVID thing, has been closed. So now I like to say that Mark's Place Live is now the happiest place on earth. We used to be the second happiest place on earth, but now that Disney's closed, we're now, we got the number 1 spot. So, yeah. So hello, Ellen and Asia and Aaron. We'd like to welcome, and Pong, we would like to welcome all of our friends from Garden Grove and Anaheim. And of course, we have Rosemary, our singer-songwriter, my good singer-songwriter friend from Pennsylvania. And Terry is here. And we have Chris here, probably. Chris, are you still with us here? And we have Maria here, Maria Bozzoni. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your names correctly or not, but if not, you may correct me phonetically there on the chat room. Now, if you are in the chat room, do come forward, type your name in, let us know where you're from. We're a friendly bunch here. You'll find everyone here very welcoming, and we all share a great love of music, great love of good music, which is mostly, I try to kind of stay with stuff that's in the rock, country, folk kind of vein. If you like stuff like Jackson Browne, Linda Ronstadt, Tom Petty, Bruce Springsteen, that kind of thing, my music has a similar sound as that to that, and then also influenced by some of the big, the British groups, of course, the Beatles, that goes without saying, and Four Seasons, and then back in the late 50s, the Everly Brothers was a big influence, and Crosby, Stills and Nash, Chris Hillman, Desert Rose Band, Ricky Nelson, all this stuff. And a new feature that I'm going to be bringing in January is called Talkin' Music, which we're going to do here along with Mark's Place Live. I'm going to be pausing in between a couple of the songs, and we're going to be talking, answering questions about little-known facts about some of your favorite artists from the 50s and 60s and into the 70s. So if you have any questions, email me. If you have any questions about how a certain song came to be written, or hidden meanings of songs, things like that, I have a kind of encyclopedic knowledge, and if I don't know the answer, I will definitely research it, and we will do a little segment called Mark's Place Live, and then subtitled Talkin' Music. So that was something and we may have a longer stream at that point. Right now we're at an hour. We usually do 1 hour, 60-minute stream, and I think I'm going to be expanding it to an hour and a half with the new segment. So we'll see how that works out. But that's probably not going to happen until January. Yes, indeed. By the way, if you are so inclined and you enjoy the music, please pass it on to a friend. Let them know about Mark's Place Live, and share the love. And if you are feeling especially generous, you may hit my tip jar. Doesn't matter how much it is, $1, $2, $3, $5, $100, whatever you want to do, whatever you can afford, just shows me how much you appreciate my being here each week. But I tell you, I appreciate you being here each week, and that's why I love to share this music with you. You do make my week every single week, so I thank you for being here. It's really cool, and it's great to have the opportunity to be able to entertain folks in this way, especially now. But this enables people from all over the world to actually tune in and see. It's just like a TV show, and it's really a pleasure, and it's really a lot of fun, and I do enjoy it, and I hope that you're enjoying the music as well. So on that note, just a couple of minutes, I'm going to do the music video for you. But till then, I would like to move on with another song, original song called American Dreamers. This was my first single, which came out in September. Came out across the open plain, on horseback and foot and wagon train, over the mountains, snow and rain. American dreamers all the same. Lit up the darkness with their light. They built the highways with their might. Made it from sea to shining sea. American dreamers set us free. American dreamers, American dreamers, you and me. American dreamers set us free. Yeah. American dreamers, American dreamers made us free. American dreamers, you and me. We'll solve the mysteries of our race, opening boundaries into space. Nothing that we can't do or see. American dreamers, you and me. American dreamers, American dreamers made us free. American dreamers, you and me. Oh, American dreamers, American dreamers made us free. American dreamers, you and me. American Dreamers, yes, American Dreamers. I think that's going to be the name of the CD, of the album when I do finally release it. But building up to that, wanted to a little bit about that song. I wanted to write a song that was about American innovation, you know, because the American spirit, as from the very beginning, was this pioneering can-do spirit, and wanted to write a song that kind of celebrated that, and it was more like a positive message, you know. I mean, you could say patriotic in a sense, but was really influenced by some of the music that Bruce Springsteen has written, and I've always been a big Bruce Springsteen fan. So I thought I would do a song that would kind of a little bit of an homage to him, but yet had my own kind of sort of unique flavor to it. You know, something along those lines. So that's what American Dreamer is all about. But I think the single came out really well. Now this is just the acoustic version of it, the one with all of the session players on it, all the Nashville session guys, and the full production. I think it really came out really good. If you guys have heard it, if you haven't heard it, come to my website markwesleycurran.com and you may hear it there. Hello, Julie is here from the Philippines. Hello, Julie Nicola. She is here. And we also have, yeah, that's right. Who else? Oh, we had Jamie. He's here from the Philippines. So hello to all of our friends from the Philippines. Julie, you're just on time because we're actually going to do the music video of the month here. And that music video is for the single that was released on the 1st of this month, called Our Love Is As Good As It Gets. Yeah, so let's do that now, and hope you like this. I think you will. It's called As Good As It Gets. Here we go.
If there were no tomorrow, I wouldn't have fears. If it ended tonight, girl, there wouldn't be tears. You and I are so blessed. Our love is as good as it gets. And I'd never trade this for nothing. From side. We've got no regrets. Our love is as good as it gets. I'd never trade this for nothing. You are the one and the best. Our love was sent down from the angels above. Our love is as good as it gets. You are my one and my only. Our love survived the rest. You are the reason. You've strengthened my faith. Our love is as good as it gets. Our love is as good as it gets. Our love is as good as it gets. As good as it gets.
Oh, there you go. Our Love is as good as it gets. That's the official music video to the new single. Nice country ballad. And Rosemary, thank you so much for the compliment. Appreciate that very much. And Maria says, I did pronounce your name correctly. So it's Maria Bazzoni. So I think I got it right. And a little earlier, instead of Jamie, I should have said Jerome. We have my very good friend Jerome from the Philippines here. So if I mispronounced anybody's name, I try to correct them. But anyway, yes. So each month we'll be bringing you a new music video and a new single, or at least for a little while anyway, until I run out of songs or I run out of money, one of the two. Because the songs, I'm actually having those produced in Nashville, and we're using really top-notch musicians, and I have a really, really good producer there. And I've been going to Nashville to get these songs produced, and also been working with a local recording studio here for some of the vocals that I've been recording. So it's really been cool. Thank you, Chris. Oh, Paul is here. Hello, Paul. Paul Machette is here. Hello, Paul. Paul, a very good friend of mine. I played with Paul for many years in a band, the Paul Christopher Trio. We traveled all over the United States, and for about 6 years, Paul, I think we were on the road 6 nights a week. We played. This was back during the Holiday Inn circuit, and so you could actually make a living playing Holiday Inns, Treadway Inns, and private clubs. And then every summer we would play down at the Jersey Shore. We'd play down at Cozy Morley's Club Avalon in Wildwood, New Jersey. And Paul, welcome. It's great to have you here. Thanks for stopping in, and always appreciate all of your support. And Maria says she's a big country fan, so that's wonderful. I hope that some of the songs that we're playing here are country enough for you. I try to write songs that are country oriented, but more like folk, rock, that kind of thing. And speaking of that, I wrote this song. I wrote the chords and the melody quite a few years ago, but then I updated it recently with some new lyrics to reflect a more of a country western theme of a story that I had in mind about a gunslinger who cannot make a relationship last with a girl that he met because he is a wanted man. And this is called Wanted Man. Riding out across the land, keep ahead of bounty men. On the move, stay on the run, never stop for anyone. I can't forget the night we shared in Abilene. You said you cared. I could not take your hand, confess to you I'm a wanted man. When I think of all those things that I have left behind, running from the lawman's gun, avoiding ties that bind, open up your heart for someone else who cares, someone who is not a wanted man. On a dark and dusty night, I got into a deadly fight, left a bleeding man to die. And it was in my own defense, defending my own innocence, as he breathed his last goodbye. Goodbye. When I think of all those things that I have left behind, running from the lawman's gun, avoiding ties that bind, open up your hearts to someone else who cares, someone who is not a wanted man. See the ghosts of long dead men from the hills, and they cry again, hung for things they did not do. I hear them call for me and you. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, oh, ooh. Know some men made you run, and that is how the West was won. But if that be my fate, for the rest of all my days, I think about your loving ways. But I know that it's too late. You know it's too late. When I think of all those things that I have left behind, running from the law that's gone, avoiding ties that bind. Open up your heart to someone else who can, someone who is not, someone who is not, someone who is not a wanted man. Oh, someone who is not a wanted man. Oh, someone who is not a wanted man. Wanted Man. Yes, I'm thinking about recording that song. Kind of got a cool vibe to it. Sounds a little bit different than a lot of your traditional kind of folky country western songs, I think, because of the 12-string arrangement, which sounds pretty cool. You guys like that song? That's one of my favorites. I enjoy that a lot. And for those of you who are just joining us, we would like to welcome you guys to my place. This is Mark's Place Live, here every Thursday. Join me in my living room for a 1-hour concert, a free concert to celebrate the original music, folk, rock, country music of Mark Wesley Curran, who is me. I write these songs and am a recording artist and release new music each month. At least I try. And so this is a chance to get acquainted with me and my music, and for me to get acquainted with you, the fabulous and incredible audience, right here on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. So we thank you and welcome you here. We thank you for being here. And we're going to continue on. Let me just double check one thing. I haven't checked some of the messages here because they fell below the line here. Oh, hi, Christian Bazzoni says, that was awesome. Record it. Okay, I will. Think about some of the other instruments in that, because that sounds good just with the acoustic, but I think I can hear strings in there. And what do you think, Rosemary? Should I put some strings in it? Some piano? Maybe. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. It'd be kind of cool to get some other ideas in on it and that type of thing. What kind of music do you guys like, by the way? Let me know what your favorite kind of music is, because that's the other thing that I wanted to ask you guys is I wanted to find out, who do I sound like? Can you think of an artist that I sound like? That's what I'm supposed to. I belong to a music marketing group, and in the marketing group they teach us about how to market your music to find an audience and to get your music out there and try to reach as many people as possible so that they can help share the music and kind of get a little base going. And one of the first things they ask you is they say, well, who do you sound like? So ask your followers, ask your fans, ask your audience, who do you sound like? So if you guys would indulge me, let me know. Who do I sound like? I don't know who I sound like, because I don't think I sound like anybody, but maybe I don't know, some ideas would be great. Rosemary says bass and strings in places. Yeah, I think, well, if you're gonna, yeah, I see what you're saying, Rosemary. That would be kind of cool. Maybe have like different spots just for the acoustic, and then the bass and the strings come in, maybe the piano. That would be kind of cool. Like the bridge, like dun, 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 dun. Rosemary, you would sound good singing this. Of course, Wanted Man wouldn't quite work, would it? Because you're a woman, so I'm a wanted woman. Boy, that would be interesting. That would be an interesting play on it, wouldn't it? Instead of a wanted man, cowboy, it could be a cowgirl who is a wanted woman. and there would be a double meaning, because she'd be wanted. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking. So let me know what you think, Rosemary. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Christian. It does kind of have a classic rock feel. Does that? I mean, classic rock feel. I don't know about classic rock feel. Trying to think of what more like I can think of, like maybe, yeah, like perhaps like from a Kansas point of view. I always think of that Bon Jovi thing, Wanted Dead or Alive. I always think of that. Of course, that's a rock song. But anyway, how we doing on time? I get to yakking with you guys, and my time gets away. Since we just did a slower ballad, and let me see how our time is doing. We only have about 10 minutes left of the stream. So what I'd like to do is on the new single coming up next month, as of January 1st, the new single. Boy, time is flying by so quick. Not only do these streams go by fast, but the month goes by so fast. It was just yesterday I just released the new one, the 1st of December, and my goodness, it's what, now the 17th already? Gosh, where is time going, folks? And hello to Kelly from Singapore. Hello, Kelly. Good to see you. Glad. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to play the new single for next month. This is called Looking for a Girl. I'm still feeling the acoustic arrangement out for this because it's not really an acoustic song. Where's my capo? It's not really an acoustic song, but I have little choice but to play it on the acoustic because I can't play all those other instruments. I'm working with a new capo. My other capo is really hard with the 12 string because it goes out of tune. Not perfect, but alright, so this is Looking for a Girl. This is called Looking for a Girl, the new single coming out next month. Decidedly different arrangement. I'm going to play it on the acoustic, which is kind of like playing Iron Man on the acoustic, right? Say that love ain't something you search for. Say that love ain't something you find. Say just wait till reach out and touch you. How can they find me when love is blind? 'Cause I'm just looking for a girl. I've been around the world. I've been looking and I just can't find her. I'm just looking for a girl. Oh, looking for a girl. My daddy said don't run after love, boy. My mama said you'll find it in time. My friends all say watch what you ask for. You might regret what you will find. And when you're looking for a girl, I've been around the world. I've been looking and I just can't find her. I'm just looking for a girl. I'm looking for a girl. Well, I'm searching for the right one. I know she's out there for me. One look, one smile, I know right away she'll be the woman that I've always dreamed of. Until that day, looking for a girl. I've been around the world. I've been looking and I just can't find find her. I'm just looking for a girl. Just looking for a girl. I'm looking for a girl. I'm going crazy looking for a girl. That was a nice little ditty, isn't it? Kind of catchy. It's got like a little bit of a Jimmy Buffett feel to it. But it doesn't really have that Jimmy Buffett feel in the recording. It has more of a country pop thing to it. But I wanted it to be kind of tongue-in-cheek, kind of funny. And you're really going to love the video, because the editor and I had a really good time with making the video, because we made it into a funny thing. You know, this kid is looking for love, and the whole idea behind the song is not, oh, I'm looking for a girl, but that to look for love is futile. You have to wait for love to find you. You can help it along, but love works in its own way. So that's kind of the message behind the song. So I thought you might like have a little bit of background on that. By the way, if you are interested in hearing more of my music and learn a little bit more about Mark Wesley Curran, do sign up for my monthly newsletter. Come to my website at markwesleycurran.com. Stephen, if you would be so kind as to place that URL up on the screen, we will also encourage you to let friends and family and all of the people in your social media network know about our music, my music. And it's always nice because we independent artists depend on the kindness of our following to spread the music, share posts, share music with your friends and family, and get that music out there. And of course, let them know about Mark's Place Live here every Thursday night at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, and that is 8 p.m. on the West Coast, or the East Coast, rather. Okay, so I would like to do a song called Queen of Diamonds to end our stream. I will be back with you right after the song. I'm not going to end it on the song, so hang tight. This is called Queen of Diamonds. She reaches for the diamond as it's laying on the table, remnants of a love that once upon a time was stable. She throws that diamond in the stars, exploding in the heavens. Then she dives from Dante's Peak to check out where she landed. Though it don't seem fair, not anywhere for you. The Queen of Diamonds in the rough, in a lighter shade of blue. Love, it is all that you have left in your heart. After all, it is all, let's find a way to start. Love, it is all, it is all, it is all you have left in your heart. After all, it is all, it is all, let us find a way to start. To start. Venus was on fire, though I hear she was a lady with all her philosophy, yet I think that she was shady. Ain't it funny how it all comes down to all you have today, and the best laid plans of mice and men will too soon go astray. Though it don't seem fair, not anywhere for you. The Queen of Diamonds in the rough, in a lighter shade of blue. Love, it is all you have left in your heart. After all that is all, let us find a way to start. Love, that is all that you have left in your heart. After all that is all, that is all, let us find a way to start. Queen of Diamond, the Queen of Diamond, whoa, 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 whoa. Queen of Diamond. Queen of Diamonds from the Heart LP. That's another one of my favorites. I love that song. Kind of got a little Paul Simon feel to it. So what is the outcome of the question? Who do I sound like? Think about that. And when you join me next week, give me some ideas. Who do I sound like? Not that I want to copy anyone, but I just want to find out how you guys hear the kind of music that I do, because I know that it's unique, and I know that it draws, as we all do as songwriters, singer-songwriters. We draw from all the influences that we were exposed to and that we grew up on. And for myself, there were so many, and there continues to be. But how much are those influences evident in the music that I play? Just interested in hearing, for my marketing group, who do you think I sound like? Just a cool question to ask. Okay, folks, we have come to the end of our stream for this week. I want to thank you all for being here very much. Hi, Rochi. Good to see you. She says, hi, Uncle. Bella is here. Hi. Oh, hi, Bella. How you doing? I didn't see. I guess you popped in during one of my songs. Thank you so much. Bella Ferrari is here. And thank you so much for your compliments. And, of course, thank you all for being in here for our stream each week. We really do appreciate that and appreciate the support. And until we see you guys all again, we do want you to be very safe out there. Do wear a mask and do social distancing right now, because the pandemic is really, really raging right now, and we have a number of months now before we are going to be able to have a vaccine out to the general population. So we do want everyone to take heed. It's not a political thing. You've got to wear the mask, and you've got to keep the spread down, to keep your fellow man and yourself healthy, and to protect your family. So that's it. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you all next week, and until then, Mark's Place Live saying take care, God bless, and good night. Thank you so much.